Well, greetings and welcome to week 3. As I have said before, most weeks I will send out a weekly update. Many times it'll be in the form of a video. Today you can already tell that today's video looks a little bit different because what I'm about to do is I'm about to bring in some different websites that I want to show you and kind of give you a little bit of an understanding of some things going on this week. By now, hopefully you have a good procedure to getting things done. You know that you do have deadlines by 11:59 on Friday night, which gives you plenty of time to get the work done. Again, as you go through the week, if you do run into any questions or have anything you need clarified, please send me a message so that I can help you out. But this week, very similar to previous week, as we look at instructional supervision, you have a few assignments that I do want you to complete. I'm enjoying reading about your discussions. Again, each week I grade things as the week progresses. I may not get everything done on Monday and Tuesday, but when I do get it completed, it will be posted to eCourseware so you can see how you did. Again, if you ever have questions about my grading or my grading procedures, please feel free to ask so that we can discuss that together. So this week, a couple things that I do want you to do. You'll notice here, inside or on the screen now, your things to do for this week. So you'll view presentation, chapter 2. Hopefully last week the presentation that you viewed with my voice was helpful, was beneficial. Those video clips will never be over 15 minutes. I have found that if I keep it at 15 minutes or shorter, typically it's much easier to maintain your attention throughout. So tomorrow, hopefully I'll have that presentation uploaded and you'll be able to view that with my voice. I also want you to complete the discussion this week that's titled Supervising Jack Bradford. There is a case study found in your book on page 54. And this is an interesting case study because it's talking about things that's going to happen in the classroom, things that we may face as physical education teachers or just teachers in general. So when you read this story, you may think, I can relate to this. This has happened before. Some of you may read it and go, okay, this has never happened to me before when I've been in a teaching situation. What we want to look at is, okay, how do we address this problem, this issue with the teacher? How do we do it in a way that's going to encourage them to get better as a teacher instead of approaching it in a way where we may push them away even further and eventually they get out of teaching altogether. So I want you to really think about your response for this particular discussion. It's a minimum of 250 words, which really isn't a lot, but just give me your feedback as to how you would answer the question. Also this week you're going to be reading the following article. I'm going to send an email with this article attached. You may have questions about finding an article on the Memphis webpage, and so I'm going to take you here in just a minute, step-by-step procedure for completing that task. I also want you to read the widget effect. This is a very short article that you'll find on this particular website. So when you click on that website, I do want you to read about the widget effect and what all it entails and what it represents. And then the final thing I want you to do this week is I want you to complete writing assignment 3. Again, as you've already noticed, you've completed 2 writing assignments. Your writing assignments are very similar in style and format. The only difference is each week we have a new topic that we can talk about. When you are doing the writing assignments, please make sure that you look at the feedback that I provide. Because by theory, each week your writing assignment grades should be getting better. So hopefully you'll take my advice and make the necessary changes to your writing approach so that you receive the maximum score that's possible. But that, let me go to the final thing I want to show to you. Bear with me for a second. Okay, so alright, so now you're on the Memphis webpage. When you're looking for an article, click on libraries, then go down and click on libraries homepage. Then you'll come to this particular website and you're going to click on databases, and then click on all databases. It's going to take you to this web page. The one that we use most often and where you can find the majority of articles related to our field is called Sport Discus. I'm going to type that in, hit enter, and then you're going to notice there's two options. We want to select the one that says Sport Discus with full text. And then again, a lot of clicking, so there's a lot of steps you have to go through to get to our final destination. Sport Discus with full text. Alright, so I'm going to click on that. And then you're going to come to the search page. Now, for example, for this week's article, the authors were Siedentop. So I'm going to type in Siedentop, and I'm going to make this author, and then I'm also going to do Locke, and I'm going to make this author as well. And I'm going to hit search, and then we're looking for the article titled Making a Difference for Physical Education. Typically, if you see this PDF full text, you usually are going to have the full text document. Sometimes with Jeopard and strategies, you're not going to find the actual full text. So I'm going to click on this, and you'll notice that a full text is not available. Sometimes the full text will be in HTML format and it'll be down here, but on this one you can see that that's not available. Now, here in the department, we do have a lot of the older Jeopard and strategy articles. So sometimes you can find it actually in our offices here on campus. And that's another way of finding these articles as well. But typically when you find an article, it's going to say PDF. Okay, but I will send you an email with this article attached. I hope everyone has a great week. And once again, if you do have any problems, any issues, please feel free to contact me.